Hello, YouTube fam. How y'all doing? It's your Uncle Tim. This is Uncle Tim Rants and Reviews, a channel where I rant and I review. A lot of you all have asked me, Unc, why can't we stop resellers? Why can't stores stop resellers? What incentive do stores have to stop resellers? Think about it. You get a person that come in to buy 10 to 20 items at a time, considering the items are like $25 a piece plus tax. So you buy 10 items. Let's say you bought 20. If you bought 10, shit, that's $250. If you bought 20, that's $500. So you got somebody in here that's about to buy $500 worth of toys. Would you turn them away? Would you say, no, there's a limit on these toys? And I believe, in my heart of hearts, everything should be equal. Everybody should have a right to get these toys. A store's main mission is to make money, to exchange goods in return for money. That's their mission. And the thing is, half of the time, you don't get people to buy this stuff. Sometimes when we all were in our feelings, a lot of that stuff sat on store shelves. Nobody bought it. People were feeling some kind of way. They was like, man, I wanted to get it. I just left it there. And I had a lot of other people taking pictures and sending them to me, and all this stuff was just sitting on shelves. Yes, things are different. Things are changing. People don't understand what's what. Why? Because there is so much going on right now. Think about it. You want them to cut the amount of items they sell to resellers. What if they put a limit of 2 on there? Okay. Then who's going to come and buy the next 2 or the next 1? A lot of us feel that people are out there just buying up stuff just like that. They're not. In a lot of these places, there are not people buying any damn thing. A lot of this stuff go to some of the weirdest locations you could ever imagine. You got shit going to Maine. You like, I didn't even know there was toy collectors in Maine. You got them in Montana. You trying to figure out, like I said, somebody sent me stuff from Montana. They sent pictures from Montana. And I'm like, huh? I'm like, the store that's selling the most items should get the most items, but that ain't always the case, man. Distribution sucks. Sometimes things get shipped to the wrong stores, and, it's there now. It's part of their inventory. It's part of their bottom line. So think about it. You put a limit on this stuff. But the real way, if you really want to combat resellers, let them buy as much as they want. Then let them know, oh, we changed the return period. You got 5 to 10 days to return it. 5 days to get your cash back, 10 days to get store credit. Anything after 10 days, we won't refund, even with a receipt. Let them know then. But I'm going to explain something to you. See, this is where people come in and start Karen, Karen, start acting like Karens. They start saying, hey, look, man, that ain't fair. No, the thing is, a lot of times it ain't fair. What if we cut out the middleman and just made the store pay for this? Charge the prices that the resellers are charging. If the resellers are charging $75, how about the stores just charge $75 and cut out the reseller? But guess what? Nobody's willing to pay those prices, except for those die-hard Hasbros. And, you get them doing it. You get a lot of Hasbros out there that will pay those crazy prices just to say they got bragging rights. I got these items first, man. They went and paid $75 to $100 per toy just to show you. Just imagine, they army building these damn toys. They got 10 of them. That's $1,000 damn dollars. If they $75, that's $750 for 10 toys that cost $25. You trying to figure this out. I'm trying to figure that out. But you know what? A lot of times resellers are very smart. They get with associates in the store. They grease palms. What that means is they exchange cash. Now, I don't know if this is happening at certain stores, and I'm not saying stores are doing this, but I know about this. I know people that do this, and again, these people are not stealing the merchandise. If the stuff is not street dated, they can sell it. They can sell it. They could put it on a shelf, and you can buy as many as you want. Nobody can say anything. If you're paying cash or debit and there's no problem with your money or credit, you can buy as many as you want. Fam, see, this is the problem. I don't think they should put limits on it. I don't think the store should come back, to resellers, because at the end of the day, it will come back and bite us all in the ass. What if you wanted to buy 3? What if you wanted the troop build? You came here and you said, man, I see 5. I'm going to pick up these 5. I have never seen these 5. Man, you can pick up all 5. But guess what? Now all of a sudden, you part of the problem. So there's a catch-22. There's always issues with all of this. So you got to work on this, fam, and you got to look at it for what it is. At the end of the day, I think everybody trying to make a buck, but it's the way you go about it. I'm not calling resellers scummy. I'm not calling them manipulators. I'm not calling them anything, scalpers. I'm just saying right now what happens is people take the stuff and raise the damn prices, scalping you. I mean, damn near charging you arms and legs for stuff that ain't even worth any damn thing. What we need to do right now is we need to, basically say no. We're not going to pay for this. We're not going to spend all these exuberant amounts of money on items that are not worth it. If the items are $25 a piece, put it like this. Let's make it simple. The item's $20. 5 items, that's $100. We ain't gonna throw taxes or any of that on there. We just don't call it straightforward. That's $100. But you buying it with resellers, and half of the time, for you to get that item first, they get their hands on some of this stuff. I don't know how. But, they selling them for $100 a piece. That's 5 items, right? That's $500 damn dollars opposed to $100. There's a $400 price discrepancy. That's the thing that I look at, man. These are the things that I talk to my brothers and sisters about here. If you are willing to pay those prices, there's nothing wrong with that. But keep in mind, if you're willing to pay those prices, that means there's a market out there, and they're going to keep doing it. If you're not paying those prices, they're not going to keep doing it. As for with all these HasLabs and Super 7, all these exuberant amounts and prices, if we stop paying for all that damn stuff, guess what? They can't sell it no more. They'll drop prices. The only reason why they doing all that, they putting all the burden on you of manufacturing. You paying for the manufacturing. You paying for the actual build, the scope. You paying for every damn thing. They have no skin in the game. Once they reach their limits, they already made their damn money. So whatever else they decide to do down the line, because half of the time, they'll fuck around and do you wrong. They'll put this stuff out later, and it be something, and you be sitting there like, what in the actual hell? They put this out later, like, what happened? That's the thing that I'm looking at. Sometimes you got to know exactly what it is that you're doing and why you're doing it. How you feeling and why you feeling. This is why I say sometimes it's best just to, back up for a minute and rethink. A lot of us like to attack. Sometimes you got to slow down and, slow your roll and see what it is that you're trying to do. At the end of the day, these companies will take advantage of you if you're not paying no attention. And I don't want to be taken advantage of. I want to make sure that at the end of the day, my money is going for what I see it is. Now, look, a lot of you all look at loose figures and, they selling them on eBay, and y'all say, man, these loose figures, they cost too much. You got 5 figures for $50, and a lot of y'all feeling that's too damn much. No, it's not. Come on, man. These items are damn near $20 to $25 in package. You think they'll be free outside the package? That ain't how it works. The loose action figure market is damn near $1 billion industry, just like the box store is. It's real out here, fam. There are people paying for this stuff. You forget there are collectors who don't have their stuff in boxes, but they do like all the pieces. I don't need the box. If I'm paying for the actual item, I want the pieces that go with the items. You get what I mean? Now, if I buy the pieces that don't have the items with it and it's at a markup or it's a markdown, I'm good with it. If it's a markdown, I'm not going to do a markup. You paying $25 for a figure that is Still $22.99. You trying to do me. You trying to think I don't got no damn sense. My thing is, the reason why my collection grow fast, I know what I'm willing and not willing to pay for any damn thing. And that's the thing that you got to look at the end of the day. How much are you willing to pay for something? If you're not willing to put anything into the game and not pay for nothing, then you get mad because, oh no, this ain't the way I want it. Guess what? This works like that. This is why I make sure I think about what I'm spending my money on. If I want a lot, like I'm going to go out and buy a G.I. Joe Classified lot, or I'm going to buy a Super 7 lot off of eBay, Masters of the Universe lot, or a DC Multiverse lot, Marvel Legends lot, Turtles lot, Power Rangers lot, Transformers lot. I already know how much I'm willing to spend. If I can get a best offer, that's even better. See, I'm looking for myself to save money. Not every reseller is a scalper, and not every scalper is a reseller. Not everybody out there to rip you off. I want to make sure I reiterate that. Not everybody out there reselling is trying to steal your money. A lot of them out there just trying to make a buck. A lot of people are just charging $5 above what the item costs and selling it to you. Guess what? Like I said before, a lot of these items are not in locations where we are at. A lot of us are not in Montana. A lot of us are not in Iowa or Idaho or Delaware, Maine, shit that you don't even know about. New Mexico. You like New Mexico? New Mexico? Shit, you forget it's even a state called New Mexico. Damn it, you forgot it was a state called Montana. This is how it is, fam, and this is what I wanted to tell you about. Nebraska, they go to places like this. Distribution is off in stores, and they go to weird locations that you'd be like, man, but they're not selling that many items. What they trying to do is to get them to sell that many items by putting the stock there and see what happens. This is a situation that always happens in retail. Half of the time, and I want to explain something to you too. If a lot of stores are doing really good, what they do is they ship the same amount to every store. But sometimes at certain stores here in the cities, big cities, that stuff gets snatched up real quick. But in those other locations, that stuff sits. You have people that come in and resell and just pick it up. I remember all of those Maboji figures, back when Spawn had Rain back in 95 and all of those, back when he had those packs, McFarlane with the big demon in it, Maboji. Man, come on, fam. I don't know if I'm saying the name right, but the guys from Toys R Us, they were buying them up at the store level, and they were selling them at conventions and toy things and everything like that. Dude, they were getting those figures for a certain price, and they were selling them because they had employee discounts. They were selling them damn things for $70 and $80. You know how foul that is? Dude, that's an inside track already. These people winning, and they know exactly what they were doing. This is why I say we need to pay attention. We need to make sure that we understand the game. And like I said, understanding the game is knowing how much you are willing to spend on an item and why you're not willing to spend a dime more. Once you get past a certain amount, that's it. Once you get past $50 on any damn toy, man, if it ain't being scalped, I'm saying if it's scalped, for me, it's past like 40 to 50 bucks. I think more likely 40. Anytime you going past 40 bucks, man, you just going into another territory. Hot Toys, Storm Collectibles, Mayfax, all of those, man. Those are some good collectibles, but that's not in my price range. That's not in my budget. People say, hey, Unc, what you can do is you can stop buying all those toys and you just buy one every now and then. That ain't what I like. I don't want to buy one toy and have one toy sitting there for 6 damn months. That looks crazy. They're like, you must really like that toy. People come in and say, you must really love that toy. It's been sitting there for 6 months. What you gonna do? Are you gonna sell it? Or you got something, you got all these shelves and one toy. No, man, every 6 months I'm gonna buy another one. Man, no. Hell no. That ain't me. For everybody who got pockets that deep, I'm proud of you. I am saluting you. I'm saying, great job. But for me, that ain't for me. And see, my thing is, I'm not always quality over quantity. You know, I always say quality over quantity. Sometimes it's quantity over quality. Because sometimes you can get a lot of pieces, maybe not all the pieces that you want in the set. You know, you buy a lot of figures and it's like 10 of them and a lot. Maybe 5 or 6 of them are the things that you actually want. Maybe 4 of them are not the ones that you actually want. Work with what you got. But to later, fam, peace out.